What is up, guys, and welcome to another snack review. Guys, you asked for it and I'm going to do it. In front of me I have every single Milka chocolate bar there is. These are 23 that I can find in 3 supermarkets. I also went on the website to check if that's all, but these are all the flavors of Milka, and I'm going to try each and every one of those for you guys so you don't have to. So this is solely based on my opinion on the taste. I will divide them into dark chocolate, wafer chocolate, and then pretty much the rest, and then an overall winner. So I hope this is going to be interesting. So I will start with the dark chocolate of Milka. We have dark milk almond, dark milk raspberry, dark milk caramel, dark milk selection, just plain dark milk, and the normal Milka bar but dark chocolate style. So I'm going to try these and select a winner out of these, and then they're going to be included in the overall rating. So I'm going to give them 2 ratings. So bar number 1 is going to be the dark milk almond, and these are 23 bars. I'm not going to eat all of the chocolate, obviously. So this is the dark Milka bar. It's exactly what it says it is, dark chocolate and almonds. And when they say dark chocolate, they say 40% of cocoa, which is actually not really dark chocolate, but this gets a 6.5 out of 10. It's alright. So this one, actually, the normal dark chocolate Milka has 45% cocoa. This is just plain dark chocolate. This is actually good if you like dark chocolate. I definitely like the taste better than of the dark milk. So this gets a 7 out of 10. Even though it's like super plain, I like this. Next up we have the dark milk. Basically the same dark milk chocolate but with less cocoa. This is probably gonna taste exactly like the first chocolate without the nuts. It tastes almost exactly like the second chocolate, but the second chocolate you have the hint of cocoa more. So this tries to be dark chocolate while the other one is actually coming closer. It's not bad. I want to give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's better than the one with the almond for some reason. So yeah, the dark milk 6.5. I would go for the normal Milka dark chocolate one instead of the dark milk brand. Next up, dark milk caramel. So this has caramel pieces inside. Yeah, you can't see them, but so dark chocolate and the caramel go really well together. However, I don't like the taste of the caramel in this. It's weird tasting. The crunch would be there. The dark chocolate flavor goes good with the like sweet caramel. The caramel flavor is weird, so it gets a 5.5 out of 10. And last up, the raspberry one. I'm excited for this one actually. Oh, you can see raspberry pieces. Okay, that one is actually really good. I really enjoy that bitterness of the chocolate and then the sweet raspberry and the fruity fresh flavor. That one is actually really good. That gets an 8 out of 10. So that's the winner for the dark chocolate. The rating actually goes for the whole competition. But this one is definitely the winner. This is really good. I would actually eat this up and buy this again. Next up, honestly, I don't really know where to go with. There's 3 wafers, so I'm gonna start with the Lou. This is the Lou. By the way, this is the chocolate I found. I don't know if there's more than that, but this is all I could get and all I could find online. So, oh, I actually like this one. So they have a cookie inside. They almost look the same if you look at the pictures. This one, I like the sweetness of the chocolate. This one gets a 7.5 out of 10. I probably won't remember which one is the winner, but right now I know the dark chocolate with the raspberry wins. Next up is Tuk. Tuk is a cracker, and I really like Tuks. So let's see. I hope that this is a little bit salty. Yeah, it's a mini Tuk actually on top. Oh yeah. So, Took is a salty cracker, and I think sweet and savory goes really well together. And this complements the chocolate really good. So this gets an 8.5 out of 10. I really like this one.
That doesn't make any sense.
If you like this salty sweetness, that's for you. It's better than the other one. Next up we have actually an Oreo in the chocolate. This one is melted already. Why? It's not that warm. Okay, this is what it will look like. So chocolate around an actual Oreo cookie. The same. They have a tiny version of an Oreo cookie in the Milka chocolate. It gives you the crunchy milk cream flavor. I love that. It's an 8.5 out of 10. I really enjoy exciting chocolate like this, where you have like more to the chocolate. Alrighty. Next up we have strawberry. It's probably not my favorite flavor, but let's just give it a try. I want to like it, but the artificial flavor of the strawberry is just so overwhelming. It tastes like gummies, so that gets a 4 out of 10 because it's just fruits and then they're super artificial, overpower the chocolate. It's a no. Now we have two very similar ones. I'm gonna tell you actually if there's a difference and which one is better. A yogurt one and a milk cream. Let me get both out. Okay, they both look exactly the same. This one is the milk cream. Almost tastes like Kinder. So the milk cream gets a 7.5 out of 10. It's really good. It almost tastes like Kinder chocolate. And compared to the yogurt, which gets a 6 out of 10, the yogurt is more sour. The sour aftertaste of a yogurt. So I would definitely recommend the normal milk cream. It's good, tastes like Kinder, can recommend. So 7.5 and 6. I think there's one which has whole nuts in it. I didn't buy that one because they didn't have it at the time.
You suck!
So this is almost the same. It has hazelnut pieces inside. I'm sure it's gonna be a good chocolate, normal, nothing too crazy. And this is a solid basic chocolate. 7.5 out of 10. Nothing crazy, but if you like hazelnut chocolate, it's a good chocolate. Like it's chocolate with hazelnut pieces in it, you know? So 7.5, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's also not super exciting. This is grapes and nuts. I think this could be raisins, honestly. Okay, so it is raisins and nuts. Okay, I thought I had my mind made up about this chocolate because nuts and raisins is fucking weird, but this chocolate surprises me. The raisins are super subtle and the nuts give it like a nutty flavor. So I want to give this an 8 out of 10. This is actually worth trying out. I really like this. This is really good. I was surprised, so this gets an 8 because the raisins, you can barely taste them, but they make the chocolate like fresh and moist, if that makes sense. I'll never have chocolate again after this.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Don't do this at home, okay? Tastes very sweet, but other than that, just like any other white chocolate, like you can't eat that much white chocolate because it's very sweet, so this gets a 7 out of 10. It's not outstanding, if you know what I mean, but it's good. It's white chocolate, you know? Soufflé. This has air bubbles inside. It's getting hotter and hotter in here. And this is plain chocolate, but it has more air in it, so it feels lighter and fluffier. I like this. I like it because it's not so dense and doesn't feel so heavy. It's also thicker, so it feels like you're eating more. I like this a lot. A 7.5 because it's too simple, but it's solid. Like 7.5 means I would buy this again. This is actually really good. All right, next up is Noisette, which is with, I can't think right now because I'm filling the sugar. I hope you can see me good. A hazelnut cream. Very good. I like the creaminess inside, and the nut flavor almost has like a Nutella hint to it. So this gets an 8.5 out of 10. This is really good if you like nuts. But that's something I would definitely eat and buy again. They have kind of M&Ms in here. You see them here. I'm not the biggest fan of M&Ms. The M&Ms rather destroy the chocolate for me because it's just weird. I don't like the sugar coating of those, so this gets a 5 out of 10. I mean, if you like M&Ms, I'm assuming it's a good chocolate, but for me personally, not a big fan, so 5 out of 10. Waves. It's with caramel crisp pearls. I'm getting from the white side of the chocolate. Okay, the white side is really sweet, but the caramel in this tastes really good. So you should try it with them. It has both sides, milk and white. So I would go for the milk one and share it with someone who likes white that much. But the caramel actually tastes good. So I'm gonna give this a 7.5 out of 10 for fanciness. And I would eat this again, but only the milk chocolate side. Next up is the dime. The dime is like a caramel bar. I think I have to go inside. It's super hot. Okay, so this is actually really good because the dime. Hold on. The dime is okay. It's a 6 out of 10. I thought it was good, but then it had a weird aftertaste. It's first salty, but then it tastes like a caramel drop. And I don't like these, so the crunchiness is good though. If it would stick to the saltiness and don't have the aftertaste, this would get an 8 out of 10, so now it just gets a 6 out of 10. Peanut crisp. Wow. There's caramel in there, which makes it super weird. No. I had high hopes for these. 5 out of 10. Alright guys, sorry, I had to change scenery because the sun was coming out outside, so I had to move inside so my chocolate doesn't get melted. And we have 4 to go, which is the caramel, the cow spots, the triple, and the collage. And I'm going to do the triple first. And we almost also have our winners. Please don't do that at home. It's a lot of chocolate and I can feel it. I'm not gonna try all the 3 chocolate kinds. Or I might actually take a bite of each. Okay, so they have different markings. So this one has a dark chocolate inside. That's pretty good. This one's supposed to have the spots inside. I can't taste them, but I like this one better. And then we have the swirl one. And this actually oozes out. Ooh. I don't know what it is, but this is actually pretty good. The one that oozes out. So the one in the middle gets a 6 out of 10, that was okay. Then one with the crunchies inside, a 7. And then one that oozes out, an 8. So all together, it gets a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good. Not my favorite. Like, I think I've tried more now that I like better. So yeah, that gets a 7 out of 10. Next up, I'm going to try cow spots. I think this, I mean, it's just, you know, milk chocolate with white chocolate. That was actually pretty cute though. I actually like this a lot. I like the mix of the two chocolate kinds. And this gets an 8 out of 10. This is surprisingly good. I really like this, so 8 out of 10. I thought it's gonna be boring, but it's actually really good. Almost last, the caramel, and I hope this caramel is good. Okay, if that's not a caramel pull, I don't know what is. This reminds me of the caramel in enlightened ice cream, but it doesn't fit the chocolate for some reason here. This gets a 6 out of 10. I had higher hopes for this, but the caramel taste is just weird somehow, so yeah, 6 out of 10. And last but not least, we have the Milka Collage. And I actually just remember I forgot the chocolate that I had last week in a German snack test video, but I think I gave this a 7.5 out of 10, and I'm missing the normal Milka chocolate. Let me know if I missed something else, but all the others I don't know of, because this is all I could find. Okay, so Collage is with raspberries, chocolate chips, and hazelnut. I have high hopes for these. This looks actually really pretty. Oh yeah. So this is a very good combo because the raspberry give it like a fresh fruity flavor, which is not artificial at all. Then the hazelnut gives it like a crunch as well as the chocolate chips, and it's in like a sort of soft mousse. Really like this. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10, honestly. This is really good because it's so different. We have winner chocolates that I'm going to announce. So if you like dark chocolate, this one is really good. This gets the 7th place out of all. All of these nominees are worth buying and trying. This gets place 7 because I'm not the biggest fan of this kind of dark chocolate, but the raspberry really makes a difference. So 7th place. Next, Oreo. It is, I just love my Oreo, and having it in a chocolate bar makes it different, you know? So taste wise, I explained, I like it, it's good. 6th place, also definitely worth buying. I really like them. 5th place, the Milka Cow Spots. Surprising chocolate, actually way better than I thought. Looks boring, but it is not at all. The tastes just really go well together. I don't know, I think it's just plain milk and white chocolate, but the combo makes it, so 5th place. 4th place is the Noisette, because personally I love nuts a lot, but this is a nut cream like Nutella, so it's really good. If you don't like nuts, obviously this is not for you, but I really like this. It's a Nutella embedded chocolate, and I would definitely eat and buy this again. 4th place. Now it's getting complicated. We have 3rd place, but very close to the tops, is the grape and hazelnut chocolate. I think they made it really well with the grape, with the raisin. It doesn't taste weird. It gives chocolate a fruity flavor without overpowering, and the crunch with the nut, a really good chocolate. Definitely would buy again. This is the 3rd place. 2nd place, but also 1st place, because they're both different, are these two, the Collage and the Took. The Took one is if you like to combine sweet and savory, and I think this is just perfect. Chocolate with Took. I would have never thought of this. I really love Tooks though. So yeah, this gets 2nd or 1st depending on what you like better, but really like this chocolate. Can recommend. I think it's one of the best. And the Collage I just tried for the given reasons. Also 1st or 2nd place because the raspberry is so good in this chocolate. The crunch of the hazelnut and chocolate chips really makes this chocolate. Yeah, so these are the 7 winners. I can definitely recommend those. I do not recommend trying what I just did. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm making up a plan in my mind to do something with those chocolates. Obviously not gonna toss them. I have a video idea in mind, but stay tuned for next week's snack review. It's gonna be a special collab with a good friend of mine. I'm very excited to share that with you. And yeah, let me know in the comments, what is your favorite Milka chocolate? Maybe I actually did not have something that maybe you have access to and I don't. I'm really excited to know. I don't want to see chocolate in a very long time, but I love you guys so much, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.